my friends, welcome to the Vitruvian Live. Today it is Tuesday, March 5th. It has been a few days since my last episode because I've been busy. Weekend happened and such and such and such. And if the camera moves, it's the cat again. First of all, my hair. Yes, I know, I don't like it. I just came back from the hairdresser saloon. And normally the same people, they cut my hair. Now it was someone different. I always explain it with a picture, how I want it. But if it's someone that doesn't do it normally, my hair, and I have difficult hair, I do. But when somebody new does it, it's always a mess. Now, normally tomorrow when I got a shower, I can put it in some manner that it is doable for me. I knew it beforehand when I saw it was not the usual person. But that's how the Vitruvian life works as well. Sometimes they're good, sometimes the bad. Thank you, folks, by the way, for responding to the bad, to the passing away of one of our chickens. Honestly, I'm still not sure who it is. I think it was Scully, one of the two youngest chickens. The other ones, at the beginning, they were looking for her. But for now, they look to act normal. They eat their food. Dr. Strange is still laying eggs and all those things. So far, so good. Now I have to do some research to see if it's better to have 2 or 3 chickens. Of course, if one of these 2 dies, then I think the other one will be very lonely and heartbroken. So maybe it is best to have 3. So when something bad happens again in the hopefully not near future, the 2 other chickens still have each other to rely upon. I don't know. Anyway, talking about chickens, let's go over to geese. Because this weekend we had something, and maybe it might be interesting for people who don't live here, even for Belgian people who don't live where I live. We have this folklore thing, and I was actually planning to do some research before I was going to film. I forgot. I'm sorry about that. So let's do this quickly while I am talking. So there is this old folklore thing, and I don't know how to translate it to English. Literally, it is geese pulling or geese riding, which is originally from Belgium and the Netherlands, from the early Middle Ages. So what happened in this game is that riders on horseback, they are trying to you have this kind of gallows thing, and they hang a goose upside down with the neck to the ground, pointing to the ground, on a rope, and the riders, the horsemen, they are trying to pull the head off the goose. Now, apparently in the northern part of the Netherlands, it used to be even by boat, so with a rowing boat or something, and then they try to pull off the goose, or even if there were rich people, they used swans, apparently. Now, I'm not sure if it used to be a living goose, and I think it was in the past. Now, I know it still sounds a little bit barbaric, right? But it's tradition, it's folklore, and rules are, of course, at this moment way more strict. And of course, people are, the organization is, of course, doing what they have to do. So the goose that is chosen to be the goose that will be pulled his head off as far as I know, it is a real goose still. But as far as I know, it is, and although I think in the Netherlands it is a fake goose. Now I think in Belgium it's still a real one, and but it is a goose that has had a good life, has been taken care of, and they end its life in a humane way or something like that. So rules are strict, that I'm sure of. Yeah, I know there are people who will not like it. I know people who wouldn't care about it. I understand both sides. It looks a little bit weird, right? But it is a fun tradition here in the place where I live, the Antwerp polders. So every town here in the surrounding area, they have their own day of geese riding, and the winner is crowned king, right? And then when every town has done their thing and crowned their king, then there is the emperor's riding, which means that all the winners of every town of X number of past years, they gather together and they do the same thing, but then they are going for the title of emperor, which is it's of course it's not serious, right? But they take it really serious, and the winner is highly cheered, and it's a big celebration, a big party, and all that stuff. While all the shops in the surrounding area and the people who want, they can sponsor this contest, and the money that goes in a big pot is to have a big party for the king or the emperor, if it's for the emperor. It sounds a little strange now. Why am I one that goes and look at this thing? Well, that's because my brother-in-law is one of the riders for a couple of years now. There's a long waiting list, by the way, to get into the list of 35 riders in a town. So he had to wait a lot of years before he could join, before he could really be part of it. And so far he hasn't been king, but it's really exciting. So every time, especially when you see that the neck is about to give up, the people are going bananas, and well, it goes crazy. Now I'm going to show you a little part where I hope, well, I have to edit this later because the part where the head is pulled, I had to film that with Elisa's phone because my phone was out of battery, because this year it took so long before it finally happened. So it was very late. Normally it's around, I think, 5:30, maybe 6 when the head comes up. It was exactly 7 p.m. when it happened this year. So anyway, I thought it might be interesting for you to see what other types of folkloric things that we have in my part of Belgium, in this very small part of the world. And let me know if you have some strange folkloric traditions in where you live, because I know I have subscribers from all around the world. So let me know if you also know of these some strange or cool or special folklore traditions. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you again for being here. By the way, the contest will be shut down tomorrow. I think I'm going to film my top 10 tomorrow. I'm not going to do it live, but after that I'm going to see when I can do a live drawing of the winner for the contest, together with maybe a Q&A where we can talk a little bit more about the top 100 and other stuff if you want. So so please, if you haven't already entered the contest, do it quickly. You can win, I promise. There aren't that many people who joined to enter the contest. So if you still do, and I know every right answer is only worth 1 point, but if you get a bonus question right, that's an extra 5 points. So you can get some entries still. You only need one to be lucky and to get that €75 gift certificate of Portal Games webshop. So be sure to check it out. And now I'm really going to end this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your great comments each and every time. I really appreciate it. And I see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.